Hey guys, and welcome to Edda Financial. I am Lauren Guest, and this is the place that I share all kinds of information and tactics and encouragement on helping you as a wife bring glory and grace and peace and show up in your marital finances with confidence and grace. Today, we're going to talk about my journey because I feel like knowing my journey may help you relate to you and whatever you have going on. Though every single situation is different, I think they all can have their own similarities. So if you're new here, I'll be looking down at my notes and just to kind of keep us on track and make sure that I am using this time to be most valuable to you. So in our journey, when everything started, my husband came into the marriage with medical debt and with vehicle debt and with a mindset that debt was not a big deal. I came in with no debt. I was very blessed in the way that everything worked out in my life, and so I didn't have any debt to bring into the marriage. And my mindset and my background was that I didn't like debt. I didn't like owing somebody. I didn't feel very free. I always felt confined with debt, and I did not like that. And so we didn't really have a conversation about this before we got married. I mean, I knew and he knew, but we didn't have a conversation about how all that was going to play out in our marriage, which we really, really should have, but that's okay. We came out of it, and we had different motivations, and spending the time, it has taken time for us to be intentionally trying to figure out our own motivation, my own motivation and my husband's motivation. There was a lot of debt that wound up coming into our life. My husband, within 1 year, decided it was a good idea to buy 2 brand new pickups. And that brought a lot of stress into our life. And I remember not being able to sleep at night. I remember sitting up after I would put the kids to sleep, and I was devastated. I thought, we're destined to be another statistic. Like, this money issue is drowning me. It's suffocating me. And it didn't bother him. It didn't bother him because of the way that he grew up. And so as we've come along this journey and learned each other's mindsets and opened up doors of communication around this, we have learned that we both have strengths. We both have weaknesses to bring to the table. For me, my strength is being very patient and being determined on things. And his is he's able to recognize things more quickly. I like to use the example of every horse needs bit and spurs. I'm the bit, I'm the one pulling back, and my husband's the spurs. And so we are able to make progress in things. And when we can trust each other, and understanding each other creates trust with each other. Knowing that the other person isn't being malicious or manipulative, but that this is genuinely a weakness or genuinely a strength, and being able to bring that into our marriage with confidence. We have learned to appreciate each other. We've learned to communicate, and now we are in a much better place. Over the last several years, well, it took us 4 years. I'm not sure where this date was, but it took us 4 years we wound up cash flowing and paying off debt in the sum of over $220,000. And we are in a much better place now. The debt didn't necessarily, it wasn't the issue, and I'll go into more of that later, but there is so much peace. And we were able to do all that because we learned to appreciate each other, because we learned more about ourselves, our strengths, our weaknesses, our motivations, and learned how to bring that humbly to the table and use it for the good and the glory. So I'm excited you're on this journey with me, and I can't wait to teach you more. Until then, you have a blessed day.